In this section, we will talk about the whiteboard of i3CONNECT Studio. Taking notes is one of the most common activities on our displays. As you can see, we can easily access it with one of the tiles on the home screen. If we press it, we instantly get into the canvas and we can immediately start drawing what comes to mind. Now, whether you're teaching a class or hosting a meeting, the whiteboard features everything you need to get your ideas onto the canvas. We can draw on the whiteboard either with our finger or with the pen. As you can see, we get a line with both, but the pen also has a different side. If we write with the back of the pen, we get a different color. This can be useful to highlight something on the board that is not really part of your original notes. We can erase either by selecting the eraser or by using the palm of our hand, just like we did on a chalkboard. We can go over the lines and you can see that it erases everything that we go over. Finally, we can also just quickly press the trash icon, which removes everything from the canvas and gives us a fresh start. On the left side of the display, you can find the toolbar. As you can see, we currently have the pen selected, but we can also select the eraser, line tool, text, sticky notes, everything that you might need. On the bottom, we can find the context menu. This basically changes the behavior of the tool that you currently have selected. As you can see, the black color is now selected, and when we start writing, we get a black line on the screen. Now, if you press the icon on the bottom, you can see that we can change the color of the pen, but also its thickness, for example. So let's choose a thick pen with a blue color, and now the back of our pen has a blue color. The context menu is different for each side of the pen. That means when we draw with the front and then select it, you can see that we now view the settings of the front of the pen. This allows you to very easily assign certain colors or thicknesses to either side of the pen, and you can change those without needing to access the menu all the time. Now, what if we want to share our notes? We press the sharing menu on the top left of the display and we are confronted with several sharing methods. We can share through QR code, over email, we can store it on the display itself, we can store it on a USB drive that's connected to this display, or we can link to external cloud storage such as OneDrive or Google Drive. Today, we choose for the QR code. Now, when we are sharing, we can do that in PDF or in PNG. PDFs are great for emails, PNGs are nice for in a presentation, for example, and we can do that either over the cloud or over the local network. Sharing over the cloud has the benefit that the user does not have to be on the same network as the display. So if your display is on a private network in the school, for example, students can scan the QR code from their own mobile network or the public Wi-Fi. Now, for local sharing, you have to be on the same network as a display. This is great if you don't want your whiteboard notes to go through our service, but only through your local network. In this case, your laptop or phone needs to be on the same network as the display is. We can generate the QR code, we scan it with our phone, and then you receive the whiteboard files on your personal display. Now, the download link will be available as long as the QR code is visible for local sharing and for 3 hours when you use cloud sharing. At the end of your session, we always recommend that you close down the whiteboard application to keep your notes safe. From the menu, we can press exit. The whiteboard will ask if we are sure. And if you press yes, the application will close down and all of your notes will be deleted. This way, you can keep it safe from others accessing the board. That concludes i3CONNECT Studio Whiteboard.